I'm coming back with another video. So if you don't know me, I am very connected with the spiritual world, and they show me things through visions, images, and orbs, and they actually let me feel what could have happened to them in that moment, even their worries or things like that. It's very intense. So remember to subscribe, tune in, and wait for much more, because I understand that I don't post a lot, but you have to understand that it really takes a lot out of me to channel energy. And I know that for some stronger energies, it really drains me in a sense. Like I start yawning and I feel physically tired and I feel mentally tired. Like it takes a lot out of you. And especially how much energy spirit takes to communicate. Yeah. So let me get right into it, okay? Because I just made this video and I was really into it. I mean, I was doing so good, and now it's going to irritate me. You know how you have to repeat something, but you don't think it's going to sound the same? But let me just hop on into it because I'm already a minute in. So this case is going to be about Alicia Degree. She is a 9-year-old fourth grader, right? She went missing on February 14th, year 2000. So, and it's crazy because she went missing on one, Valentine's Day, two, her mom's wedding anniversary. That is like, imagine that, waking up and being like, yeah, we're gonna have a nice day, boop boop boop, and I have to find my child on my wedding anniversary. That's like the worst thing that could ever happen, hypothetically speaking. So let me get right into it, right? And how she went missing and certain things like that. But you can Google everything that I'm saying and you can look it up for yourself. You know why? Because that's the best thing to do. Always look it up for yourself. So first it was like people thought that she ran away initially because she had a bag already packed, and she had lost a game days before that. And it was like the first game of the season. But she wasn't really upset when she seen her brother playing. So it's like, are you really upset about the game, or is there something in your personal life that made you want to run away? You know what I mean? So after that, days later, um, her dad comes in around her dad comes in from work. Okay. So he checks on him around 12:30. Boom. He checks on him again before he goes to sleep around 2:30. Boom. Then he goes to sleep. Mom wakes up, goes to see about her kids because the lights went off the night before because it was a really bad storm, you guys, and there was a accident, like a car accident. So all the lights went out. So she couldn't really give her kids a bath the night before. So she wanted to get them cleaned up that day. And so she woke up around she went to go see about them around 5:30. And she wasn't there. So, you know, that caused the whole stir up. And then it was like people seen her on the highway, and then they like said that when one guy approached her, she ran away. So it did look like she was running away. So I just want to get into the things that I seen personally before I even looked into her case. And like I said, you can Google everything that I'm saying. So I seen first it was like school, and then I thought that it started to feel like maybe she did drown or something because it was something with suffocation and not being able to breathe, not being able to catch your breath. Um, and then I seen an orb, like an orb kept appearing over this sentence when I kept talking about that old street that I seen. Well, when I wrote it down, it kept on appearing on that. So I do believe that it has some type of connection because this is the way the street went, right? It went like this. This is the street, and then it goes like this, and then there's like a patch of grass in the middle. So it does look like a part of a highway or like an intersection or something like that. But that's what I seen, and the orb kept appearing over it. So maybe the car did go this way. And boom, what I see next, right afterwards, a toy car. Wait, what was that? Oh, okay. So I seen a toy car, and I'm thinking, a toy car. Duh, it makes sense. She was 9 years old when she went missing. You know what I mean? So it was a toy car. It had like a box top. Like the top of the car it looked physically like a box. Like it looked old. It was like it had that box shape. And then it had like it had a flat front and a flat back. But this is how it looked, you guys. This is how it looked. It looked like that. And there was a wide window in the front, like the window went straight across. And the images actually get blurry after a while. But I seen an orb over the word parent, and it glowed when I was asking, like, why did you run away? Why did you run away? So I do believe that maybe it was some type of parent issue. Like, it could have been bills, problems in a relationship, a complicated relationship. That's what I just seen. Maybe she felt like, you know, like I'll have a better life where I'll do this, or I'll make them happy with this. I don't know. But it was found out that she did actually take photos of her parents. So she does care, you know what I mean? So I do believe that it was some type of parent obstacle that was in the way that made her feel compelled to run away. It could have been bills, job, money, whatever. So, and I seen mud for some weird reason, and then I heard ran off in the field. Mud ran off into the field. Remember what I'm saying, because it seems to be that when I start getting information, it ties into what I get later. So don't exit. Keep watching. And then after I heard ran off into the field, I heard touched, ran. And then I heard he found her. So whatever it was, she got spooked by the man that touched her, or like he tried to physically do something to her, and then when he ran after her, he found her. She was found. This man found her. I do believe she was murdered. Like honestly. Um, I heard buried her. I also wrote down that there was an orb with me at this time when I was writing this. Um, so I did hear buried her, and then I saw the word struggle and then bushes. Like I literally seen the word struggle and then I seen bushes. So maybe there was a fight or something within that range, or like she fell or something like that. Um, I heard he felt strong, like it came broken. He felt strong. It takes spirits a lot of energy to communicate some things sometimes. So you have to understand that they do drain energy, and it is hard for them to communicate sometimes, depending on who they are, honestly. Um so she did feel overpowered by this person. Remind you, she's a 9-year-old little girl. Of course she feels overpowered. So when I was reading about it, murderer glowed, right? And I said to myself, I was like, why did you even get into the car? You know? So I heard the words his phone, right? And then an orb appeared on it. And just now an orb appeared on it. So his phone. And then the words photo. I seen the words photo. And then I heard the words porno. And then I heard it's disturbing. So whoever this guy is had a fetish for children, had a fetish for um images of them, kept graphic images of them, disturbing images of them. And I'd hope to God that he didn't keep images of her. Like honestly, why his phone, photo, porno, and it's disturbing. That's some sick stuff. That's sick. That is sick, you guys. That you don't understand how that hurts. You know, being a female, and then how men are, like not how men are, but how some men portray females and look at them and then find them as just an object, and that they can do anything to them and display them in any way. It hurts. So I did see a heavy plastic, so I thought that he used this for her, because not only did was her book bag found like 25 miles away from the road she was seen on. Not only that, but it was found wrapped in trash bags. Two trash bags. So yeah, I seen a heavy plastic, and I thought that he used this for her. Like, he wrapped her body up in this. My lips are really dry. Sorry, I keep licking them. Um, so it was like one of those plastics that you'll find on your bed, like heavy plastic, like that type of plastic. Like moving furniture type of plastic. That's crazy, bro. It's just feeling all this, and it's crazy. So I heard wrapped around. And then that's what made me think, yo, he really wrapped this girl up in some plastic or something to keep her body. Oh my God. Oh my God. He couldn't have done that. Let me just continue. I heard the words rape, the candy, and then struggle. It'll be sad if he really raped this girl, sexually assaulted this girl, and bribed her with candy, and then she had a struggle during it because she did say that he felt strong. So she's a 9-year-old girl. She's overpowered. And then it's crazy because after I heard this, I heard the words nasty, and I got a bitter taste in my mouth. And another thing is, I do believe that he had her um, do a oral sexual act on him. Because last time I was channeling a spirit, and it was a child, and she did undergo sexual abuse, and I seen graphic images. I got, not only was this girl killed and stuff like that, but I got a nasty taste in my mouth, and it was like, yo, I really think that he made this girl do some things for him. And then when I'm channeling her, not only did I hear rape, the candy, and struggle, I heard the words nasty, and then I got a bitter taste in my mouth, which I still taste. And then I heard the words he touched me, and for some reason I just got the words kicking. Like, I just seen the words kicking right when I was reading that. He touched me. And then I heard that when I was reading about her parents. So as I was reading on, her mom said something about her disappearance and etc. But it also mentioned that she didn't even know what door she could have exited out of. But when she said this, I do believe it was the back door, because I did see a back a back door in like a kitchen area. You know what I mean? So I do believe she snuck out the back. Oh my God, that taste, it's like in the back of my throat. It's terrible. It's like in the back of my throat, and it's all like in my mouth. It's terrible, you guys. I did see the words concrete, and then I seen a concrete basement. And I didn't want to believe that at first when I seen the words concrete. I didn't want to believe that, because I'm like, man, that's really messed up, who would do this to a child? But then it's like, when I got the word concrete and basement, it's like, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So I did see like a motion picture type of vision. It sounds weird, but it's true. Like, I seen this house, and it was a white house. And then as the vision shifted, it was like I seen this basement window, like from the outside. And then it shifted into the basement, and it was like a whole concrete basement, like a new floor plan or something. Like, it was new concrete. And I'm thinking, like, wow, what if she is wrapped up in plastic, like wrapped up in heavy plastic to be buried under concrete? That makes sense. Why use such thick plastic like that? I mean, if you think nobody's gonna find her, I don't see why you would need to wrap the body up like that. So, I heard blood, and then I seen soiled underwear. I know that's graphic, but I seen soiled underwear, and that's when was running away from home glowed. I do believe whatever it was, something like that, like soiled underwear and then running away from home. I don't get it. I don't get it. And then as I was reading more about her, It's like I was scrolling. I never think it's a coincidence when I scroll, and then for some reason, um, you know how your phone highlights certain points when you wanted to when you press it. I was scrolling, and for some reason, um, I seen this word get highlighted, like I highlighted it, but I didn't. I was just scrolling, and it was over the word call, call. So was running away from home, and then the words call glowed, not glowed, but was like on the, like I just told you, like it was highlighted. So I do believe whatever it was, I do believe that she was trying to find her way back in a sense, or I don't know, maybe she tried to call them, or maybe she asked to use his phone or something. I don't know. But I seen a bigger man, and he was really muddy. Like he had mud on his boots, and he had mud on his, like the bottom of his jacket. It was really muddy. I couldn't see his face because it was blurry, but it was like mud all over him. And that does tie in with what I seen with the words mud before. What page was that? Oh, sorry. I had to use my other hand. When I said mud, and then I heard ran off into the field, and then I seen a man very muddy. He looked scary too. Like the way he was presented in the vision, he looked scary. Like he was really big. Like um I did see her body at a certain point. I did see her body. Okay. And then a orb appeared, a blue orb, very bright, appeared over the words, then walk to raise awareness glowed. But I will get to that in a second after I talk about her body. So she was bare, chest up. It's very sad. So I seen her from this point up. She was on the floor, bro. She was on the floor, bro. She was laying like this, like other arm up. She was laying like this, and her head was this way, and she had those, like, her hair was twisted, but it was just her hair was just laying on the ground, like it was like this, and then it was like her hand was like this, and so was her other hand, but she was naked, bro. And I seen this, like, the vision zoomed in, and it was like every time, for some reason, when I see certain things, it's like not only do they show me it, but they highlight the area. It was like somebody put a flashlight on her neck or something and showed me this area where I was literally feeling pain from, like, right here. Like it was literally very painful right here. But I seen a line across her neck like this. Like it was a rush burn or something. Like it was a line like that. So I do think that coincides with how I thought, like, she was suffocating, like when I said she was drowning, like she couldn't breathe. Like there was literally, you guys, not only was she laid out like this naked with no clothes on the ground, it looked like, honestly, it looked green under her. I couldn't tell if she was in a room or something because of the way the lights were. It was like it was very dark and it looked green under her. It's just the way spirit shows you things, like based off their emotions or whatever. But she was laid out like that, and she had a mark over her neck, bro. He strangled that girl. Not only did he rape her, did he use her, did he take her away from her family and her life, he killed her. He didn't even give her a chance to recover from it. That's so sad. Um, I seen her picture, and remind you, this is when I seen the orb over walk to raise awareness of. I seen her picture. It was like her missing picture, and then I seen a wooded area. It's like it zoomed. It was like her picture, wooded area, and then, well, the wooded area, it actually had trees on this side of the road. As I seen it, it was like I seen it from this point of view, but it was like trees on the side of the road. Not only did I see her picture, then the trees, well, the highway, and, well, the wooded area. You know what I mean? Um, and then I seen the words walk to raise awareness glowed. And then as I was reading about her body, that's when it glowed again. The orb appeared over it. So I do believe that whatever it is, she wants awareness to the situation or similar situations. You know what I mean? Like saving more children. And then I got the word Monday. I'm like, Monday? What happened to a Monday? So literally, you guys, I got the word Monday, no lie. I googled it. I googled Monday and February 14th, 2000. I googled Monday and the day that she went missing and the year. And guess what day it was? Monday. I don't think she made it past Monday because when I heard Monday, I didn't write it down, but I heard she died that day. She died that day. She didn't make it to Tuesday, you guys. She didn't make it. Oh my God. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. I'm almost done, you guys. It's not that long. Um, yeah, so, and I didn't mention this before because I'm thinking, like, I don't want to be filling in stuff myself. I don't want to just, like, assume. But I did see that, I seen that she lost her shoe around the place where she was found. Like, her shoe was around the place where she was found. Either it fell off or while she was running. But that place that she was found, I feel like she lost her shoe. Um, Oh, an orb just appeared over stranger. I wrote down the word stranger and the orb just appeared over it just now. After I got talking about her shoe and her running away. And then stranger. You see what I mean? And then after I talked about her shoe, 4 a.m. glowed. No. I wrote down the shoe when I was telling myself I can't remember. 4 a.m. glowed after I talked about the fact that she died that day. And remind you, she was seen on the highway, walking on the highway in the rain around 4 a.m. So, me saying I believe she died this day and then 4 a.m. glowed, I don't think she made it that long. I don't think she had that much time. I did see something about medicine. I don't know why. I kept seeing the word medicine, and I kept feeling like it was a fluid medicine. I don't know, but what if she was sick or something, or he held her hostage and she got sick, or I don't know. But I knew that she was definitely bruised, cause after that I heard fight, and then that's when I heard stranger, and I felt like whatever it was, I don't know if he was hitting her, if he was beating her or whatever, or if it was within the struggle with him, like trying to, do what he was doing to her. But she's definitely bruised, and I feel like it was more on her side or something like that. Like it was more on her lower body, like he was holding her or something. But yeah, after bruised, I heard the words fight and then stranger. So this was definitely a murder. Not only a kidnapping, but a murder, you guys. So that's in my video. I don't want to make it too long, but yeah, that's crazy, yo. I'm gonna just be thinking about this all day. Like that's crazy. Well, for the rest of the day and tomorrow and the next day, it's like you never forget about the stuff that you've seen, especially with the bodies. You might not remember who it belongs to sometimes, but it's just like you can still see that scene. Um, So yeah, that's the end of my video. Remind you, my name is Deanna. Remember to click like, subscribe, share. Remember to share this with your family, and if you do come in contact with her family, share with her family. Um, and do warn them that it is graphic. Um, yeah, and subscribe. And subscribe. Like have a good morning, a good night, wherever you are. Stay blessed in Jesus' name. And have a good day. Peace.